Hey everybody, here we have a Yard Machines side discharge push mower, 22-inch cut with a Briggs & Stratton engine on it. This is one of the mowers that we got when we grabbed that
Lawn Chief, True Value Lawn Chief over the summer.
Yes, this is what was with that Lawn Chief. And the Lawn Chief, didn't we put a gas tank on it?
Yeah, we replaced the gas tank, put a used gas tank on, and I think we got it running.
And we got it up and running. So this mower was out with it. It was missing a spark plug. So I had G Junior just jam a spark plug in it for now. The tires look like they're in pretty good shape. The mower actually does not look that bad.
It's just a little dirty.
Just a little dirty. Now the one cable here is on the wrong side of the thumb screw, so we'll take and move that and get that back around on the right thumb screw. I think G Junior said he checked the oil and it was a little bit low.
Or barely had any.
Barely had any. Yeah, it looks pretty dirty and nasty. And let's take in, I know we're a little at an angle, but let's take a look in there. There's a little bit of oil, but not a lot of oil in there. So we're going to top up the oil. Let's come around on this side and let's check and see what type of, if it's got any type of gas or in there.
Water in it.
It does have some fuel in it. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. It's nasty, full of water. We're gonna have to drain that out before we do anything. So we're gonna drain the gas out of it and get some oil put in it and move that brake cable over out of, so it's in the right position, and start from there. It's a primer, the primer bulb feels okay. All right, we're gonna get the gas drained out of it so we can get some fresh gas in it, and we'll see if we have spark and we'll come back. Well, actually, before we even do anything, let's did you tighten the spark plug or is it loose?
Actually, I think I tightened it.
All right, well, let's get the spark plug out. Get an adjustable wrench or something. You can get it on this one with adjustable wrench, or get the socket. Let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and, while we're here and I got the camera on, we'll go ahead and check for spark. Actually, we could you just stick your finger in there and we'll check for spark? No?
I'm not doing it.
You're not doing that? Okay, just checking. All right. So we know that this isn't, we don't even know if this is the right spark plug for it.
No, this came off my Craftsman.
But we'll go ahead and try it.
I don't know if this is gonna...
Yeah, go ahead and pull it and give it a pull. No, faster. Okay, we do have a spark. Here, pull it one more time. I don't know if you can see it, but we do have spark. All right, now that we know we have spark, we'll come back and we need to drain the fuel, get some fresh fuel in it, and we'll see if we can get this running. All right, we got G Junior draining the gas out of, hey, you need to lift up on the side before it starts spilling. So G Junior's got a pan draining the gas out while he got, oh God, that's terrible. See the water, can you see the water moving around in the bottom there? It's kind of, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. There's a lot of water in that. So he's draining the gas out while we got it up in the air. This blade is in pretty bad shape. A nice little chunk mark there. That definitely needs to be cleaned, but I think we can sharpen the blade up. It doesn't look too god awful bad. Tires on this thing look pretty good. They're definitely a little wobbly. All right. So you got all the gas drained out of it?
Yeah, I just put the cap back on.
All right. Let's set it back down.
I know. You won't point out the muffler?
I'll point out the muffler. Let's get that back there. All right. It's missing its muffler. I do believe this is an insert that screws. So we'll, if we get it running and it runs good, we'll try to get this out, and we'll probably buy a muffler. So he's drained. We've got the gas drained. Let's take a look and see what we got. Yeah, we're gonna have to finish draining this. So let's finish draining the tank and then we'll be back. We're gonna put this in our bad gas. All right. He's got the gas changed, drained, new gas put in it. What we did on the brake bar is he lubed the brake bar. We shot some lubricant down there and lubed all that, so it seems to work. But here in the grass or the mud, whatever you want to say. The air filter's got a little bit of dirt in it, but actually for what it is, doesn't look too bad. All right, give it a try. hold on. All right, hold on, let me see. Does this actually, okay.
That should be high.
All right. Almost. Yeah. All right. Go get the starting fluid. Let's go hit it with a little bit of starting fluid because yeah, let me have the screwdriver. We're going to go ahead and hit this with some starting fluid because we know that there was a lot of water. So there's probably a lot of water in the carburetor. So we'll go ahead and pull the air filter housing off. And there's the air filter. It is a little dirty. There's the back side, and here's the filter side. It's a little dirty. We should be able to get that cleaned up. All right. All right, go give it good spray. All right, go ahead and, that was probably a little too much. You know, there was a chunk taken out of the blade. Go ahead and give it a try. I'll choke it. It's got compression. But it is sucking my hand in. That's enough back pressure. Is this thing actually spraying? Yeah, let's go ahead. Well, it sucked the fuel in. All right, you're worn out. We're gonna get this one back up on the table and pull the plug out and take a look at the plug. We don't know if this is the right spark plug for this mower, and we don't know if we flooded it or not. So we're gonna pull the plug back on it and see what it looks like. All right, we pulled the plug out, and the plug was completely like fouled with gas and starting fluid, so we cleaned it off. It does not have a very good spark. It's got a very yellow spark, and I pushed the primer bulb one time. Go ahead, give it a pull. Well, it sounds like it will run. Okay, hold on. Pull it again. All right, I'm gonna just push it one more time. Okay, go. Now,
Demolition derby car.
it sounds like a demolition derby car. Now, is it making noise because it's got a rod knock? It's kind of hard to tell because it's the bad muffler. Okay, all right, there's one squirt. Go ahead.
Nest or something.
Why? Why do you say that?
Why is it over revving?
Well, this linkage is all bent up down here. Somebody must have bent it, and it's pulling too much on the governor. So, can I get a pair of pliers or needle nose pliers or something, and let's bend this up and adjust the throttle so it's not over revving. Now on this one here, I know we're losing light here pretty quick. If you look inside the carburetor, when you press the primer bulb, it actually shoots a big stream of gas right here. Let's see. So you don't, that should work. You don't want to press the primer bulbs on these too much. Let me bend that up. All right, let's see if it'll start up again. Again. honestly, it doesn't sound that bad. It is missing its muffler. Somebody bent the linkage up, so we're gonna have to figure out how this linkage is supposed to be bent, because it's just flopping around. It might be missing some pieces, we don't know. All right, everybody, I think we're gonna leave this tonight. It does run. It had a bunch of water in the gas. The blade needs to be sharpened. The air filter needs to be cleaned. Maybe we'll pick up on this tomorrow once we have a little bit of light. So well, that's what we'll do. We're not going to end the video yet. We'll do one more video on it tomorrow when we have a little bit of light and see if it works. We'll take the blade off, sharpen the blade, and go from there. All right, it's another day, and as you saw yesterday, we got the Yard Machines lawnmower up and running. It is quite loud because it has no muffler. So we're going to try to get that broken muffler piece out today. But another thing we're going to do too is the carburetor piece was bent down. So luckily we have a Briggs & Stratton mower, which has the exact same engine and carburetor. So we're going to try to mimic bending this down, because this one, that one there is revving up way too high. So let me have the needle nose, sir. So it looks like this just needs to be bent down like that. I think that's going to do it right there. All right, so then what we're going to try to do is get the broken piece of the muffler out, and I have this tiny little pipe wrench. I do believe it's screwed in. So we have this tiny little rigid wrench. Let's see if we can get this to bite. It's biting, but it's just tearing it up. We might have to
I think you're just bending it.
yeah, but it's got to come out of there.
Oh, there it goes. Yep, it's slowly turning.
All right. Is it turning?
Yep. Do you want me to get some penetrating in a while?
No, it's turning pretty easily now.
Yeah, these are a common problem on these.
Yeah,
The mufflers break off.
Yeah, on that other mower there, in the muffler loose.
It's actually screwed on, but
It's loose.
it's loose. But I don't want to touch it.
Yeah, because the same thing's going to happen. So anyway, so this just unscrews.
Be careful, it might be still hot.
I don't want to cut my fingers. All right, there we go. There's the last part of the muffler. It unscrewed. We'll have to get a muffler for it. So let's come over here real quick and I'll show you on this machine here. Here's the little can muffler. Let's see. It's loose. So
It's not loud.
It's not loud, it's just loose. Yeah. So we wanted to look at this one to look at how this carburetor was adjusted. So, and that one runs really good. So it looks like maybe I've got this one bent about the same way.
And then we noticed a mouse nest.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about showing that. Can you see all that stuff up in there? There's a mouse nest in here. So we're going to have to take this cover off. There should be
The recoil
starter off. There should be a 3/8 headed nut there, a 3/8 headed nut over here. Bolt. And another bolt underneath here. There's a mouse nest built in it. Do we have the socket? Should I cut the camera off and come back, or are you going to have it pretty quick?
Cut the camera off.
All right. Let's get the sockets and we'll come back and show you the mouse nest that's been built inside this machine. All right, well, he's getting the last bolt out of the cover right now. Set him on the deck. All right, go ahead and lift the pull start thing off, and let's see. Here we go. Oh, there we go. there is a nice mouse nest in here for you. Now what that will do is, as the flywheel is spinning, this is an air-cooled engine, as the flywheel spins, it blows air and it goes over the fins here. It'll cause this motor to overheat, possibly blow the head gasket, ruin the engine. The bolts might come loose, but that's what a mouse will do to you. So we'll clean this all out and get the cover back on, and we'll put it down and run it one last time to show you how it runs. I think it runs pretty good. It just needs a muffler. It's really loud. Oh, and we still need to sharpen the blade and clean up underneath. We're not going to show that. Let me get this cleaned up. We'll put it all back together, and we'll be back. All right, so we cleaned out the mouse nest, put the top back on, we flipped it over, we sharpened the blade, we cleaned up underneath just a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and run it and see how the RPM sounds. All right, go ahead. We did have it on its side. All right, everybody, here's another lawnmower we dug out of the trash. It was missing its spark plug. We put a spark plug in it. We drained the nasty gas out of it and got it up and running. It needs a muffler still. We'll pick up a muffler for it, and a spark plug. We might get put a new spark plug in it. It really could use a blade. I did sharpen it, but the blade is okay for now. For, you know, these things here brand new are probably $150. So this is probably a $50 lawnmower on Craigslist. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. You can always do that in that corner. Please give me a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing. Please give me a thumbs down if you don't like what I'm doing. Please like and share, and we'll talk to you all later. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. All right, here's a little quick bonus video on the yard machines. The boy took and used some cleaner on it and gave it a bath and cleaned the wheels, and this thing cleaned up really, really nice. Maybe I was incorrect, and maybe we'll be able to get a little bit more money for it than just $50. All right, everybody, thanks for watching the bonus footage.